Hi, my name is Julie Whitcomb, and I am going to be sharing with you my cultural bag with my 6 artifacts that kind of give you guys a better idea of who I am. So my first one that here's my bag. The first one that I'm going to be starting with is this necklace. It's the first time I have taken this off since I got it, but it is a necklace given to me by my best friend, who has been my best friend for about 17 years now. And it has, I don't know if you guys can totally see, it has a bee on it. And as I said, my name is Julia, but my nickname that I go by at home is Jujubee, and it's kind of childish, but it has been that ever. My family started it, and now just all my friends call it. It's just who I am, kind of just describes me. But my best friend dropped that off the morning before I left for college freshman year, and it was the first time we separated before, like, for the first time in our lives. She's been my best friend for so long. So it kind of just, I always kept it, like, near my heart. It just really gave me, like, a sense of home, and when I felt sick, like, homesick, just was, like, a comfort thing. I've always had it on, and so, yeah. My second artifact is also a piece of jewelry, but it is a Love Your Melon bracelet. It's backwards, but I always keep it on my right wrist. Some of you may already know this. It is a organization that sells a lot of merchandise to raise money for cancer patients. Cancer has run throughout my family, through a lot of my family, and but the reason I wear this one every day is about my junior year of high school. My best friend, one of my best friends, was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And if you know what that is, it is cancer throughout your lymph nodes, which is in your throat and hips and other places of your body. But she was about 17 at the time, and it was just one of the scariest moments of my life, considering my best friend is now had cancer. I kind of wear it every day as a reminder. Just live your life to the fullest. You never really know what's about to happen to you, to your loved ones. Just always share with your loved ones that you love them and you care for them, and just kind of always keeps her in the back of my mind, and just reminds me to shoot out a text every once in a while and tell her I love her, or just keep on fighting. And she's doing a lot better now. She is cancer free. But I just still keep it on every day to remind myself just the luxuries I have in my life and the luxuries me and my friends have, and just kind of keeps my head up. Another artifact is this ISU t-shirt. Obviously I go to Illinois State, but me ending up in Illinois State was kind of a blessing. I did not think I was going to be accepted. It was the last school I applied to. It was more of a reach school for me. I am part of the special ed program, and that has always been a dream of mine, but now that I'm a part of it, it is something that I could have never asked for. I came into ISU not really understanding what was going to be included in the special ed department, like what my obligations were, what I'd be involved in, and it is more than I could have ever asked. And just being at a school in general with Illinois State, one of the top education schools, I would not want to be anywhere else. It's really defined who I am as a person, and like I said, I have strived to become a special education teacher ever since high school, but like being here, it has just defined me more of a person and has really put my head in the right place to remind me that I'm actually here for a reason, and this is like what I should be doing. I've met my lifelong friends throughout here. First day of freshman year on my floor, I met my 2 best friends that I've had ever since. And it's just like my second home, and everyone says that coming to ISU, it's just super welcoming, and I just really couldn't have asked to be at a better school. My fourth artifact is a picture of my family. I have two sisters. Sorry, there's a glare. I have two sisters and my mom and my dad. We're in Paris in this picture, and I'll get to that. But my one sister is 26 years old. Her name is Allie. She is my role model. She's the oldest sister, so I always look up to her. And my other sister is Emily. She's 22 years old. And she's also my older sister, so obviously, again, my role model. They are my best friends. I go to them for everything. I look up to them for everything. Both of them have just graduated college, and I have not yet, so I kind of just strive to work as hard as them, and I really look up to them. My mom and my dad are my rocks. They get me through everything. They always reassure me that whatever I'm going through is what I should be going through at the time, and it really just, I don't know, they really just push me throughout everything, and they strive me to be my best, and just the most caring, influencing people that I could have in my life. So in that picture, we were in Paris, and that was our first out-of-country family trip together, and it kind of just showed us as a family that we are the most important people in my life, and throughout that trip, it kind of just showed us that we are a super travel family, and we love to go out and throughout our world and just explore all the experiences we can, like while we're here. They just really are the most important people in my life, and they always have been, and they always will be. Another thing is, this is a sweatshirt from my study abroad program that I did this past summer. It says NUIG Galway, which stands for National University of Ireland, Galway. So I got the luxury to study abroad this summer for 5 weeks. Like I said, my family is a huge travel family, so everyone was totally on board, all about it, for me traveling across the world by myself. It was one of the scariest, inspiring, eye-opening, experiences I've ever had. It's really changed who I am as a person. I got to meet some of the most amazing people that I've ever met before. I really stepped out of my comfort zone. I'm more of a homebody than I would like to be, but this was one of the first times that I really stepped out of my comfort zone. I traveled 10 hours by myself for the first time internationally. I stayed in a dorm room with 5 strangers who actually became some of my really close friends, and now I know people throughout the United States that I never would have met before throughout this. It didn't have anything to do with my major. It was more of just like a great experience for me, and my family was totally on board. I was able to talk to them throughout the entire trip. I just met some of the most amazing people, and today it has just showed me that stepping out of your comfort zone is very, very hard, but it is probably going to be more rewarding than anything. Being able to have this experience and going into Ireland all by myself was super nerve-wracking, and I was super unprepared. Once I got there, I had no idea what to expect, but I had a lot of supporting people around me. The program was amazing. I was able to travel even outside of Galway and go to other countries and explore their cultures, and just, it really opened my eyes to see how different the world is around us, and there are so many other amazing places to be besides where I am today. So it kind of just inspired me to get out of Illinois and get out of the United States and just explore the world and see all these amazing other people and amazing other places and beautiful things in the world that I might not have ever been able to experience if I didn't take this trip and really understand and take in the beauty of the world around me. It was one of the most inspiring trips I've had, and hopefully won't, but I hope to have another trip in my life that has been that influential on me. My last artifact is going to be a deck of cards. I have been playing cards with my family since I was a little girl. The first card game I learned was Slapjack, or people call it Egyptian Rat Screw, or there's a bunch of other names. I learned it from my grandpa, who is my hero. I look up to him for everything. He's just one of the most inspiring people that I know in my life. But we play cards all the time, we play spoons, and it's kind of just a time for me and my family to really come together and just like relieve stress and just be friendly and enjoy our time together and kind of just like have a little competition and like sibling rivalry. So even after I left for college, I brought 2 decks of cards with me, and I got lucky enough that my freshman year roommate was just as obsessed with playing cards as I am. And so I continued the family tradition of playing euchre and Egyptian Rat Screw and Slapjack and all these other games that I've learned throughout my childhood I've brought with me into college. And it's just kind of a reminder all the time that like my family has taught me all of these amazing things, and something as simple as cards is just a social effect that like I can bring with me. And like it got me closer to my freshman year roommate, and even to this day, I play with all my roommates now. We have just like little competitions, and it just like brings people together. It's just like a really uplifting experience for me. Like I have a lot of positive connections and positive memories tied with card games. And it's something super simple, but it really does have an effect on me. And just having like little pleasures in life. But yeah, this is a lot of I play it about every single day. So it's a huge factor of my life. Yeah. But these are the 6 artifacts that kind of define me as a person and can help you guys get to know me a little bit better. They are not, yeah. Thanks.